Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV Whiskey 1 Good Vibrations, at your service to talk about a method of cascading two bipolar transistors of the same type, that is either NPN or PNP, cascading them one after the other in order to increase the gain over a single transistor alone. Now, it's assumed that these two transistors right here are identical. That means they have the same part number, and they have so that they have essentially the same characteristic curve. When you connect them like this and use this electrode here as the base, the input of the first one as the base of the whole thing, the emitter of the second one as the emitter of the whole thing, and then you connect the collectors directly together and use that as the collector of the whole thing, you get a configuration known as a Darlington Pair. An engineer for, I believe it is Bell Labs, I'm not sure, I think it was Bell Labs, invented this way back in the 1950s when transistors were first coming out, and in fact actually patented this design, the Darlington Pair. It is two transistors in cascade, but note, the collector isn't the electrode that goes to the base of the second transistor, it's the emitter. Generally speaking, in an NPN or PNP bipolar transistor, the collector and emitter currents are just about the same, and they will be the same if you cascade them like this. So you in effect then get, in the case of the NPN transistor, electrons flowing like this. That's the emitter base junction right there. This base controls the current here, which creates amplification both in the emitter output and in the collector output, which then varies the current on the base of this transistor, the current at the emitter base junction here, which amplifies the signal again, and in the ideal case, the current gain of this combination is equal to the product of the current gain of either one alone. So if you get a current gain of, say, 5 with this one and 5 with that one, you get a current gain of 25 for the whole configuration. So then this is the emitter and the collector with an amplified signal at the base from this first transistor. That's the basic idea behind a Darlington Pair, and you can actually buy integrated circuits with these two transistors etched right in them, and it has collector, emitter, base, just like a regular transistor, but in fact inside you find a Darlington Pair. Stan Gibilisco, W1GV ham radio operator, saying 73 for now. That means best regards in ham radio jargon. And so long. End of contact in CW. Da-da-da-da-da-da.